Hi guys, welcome back to Pipro versus YouTube channel where curiosity meets the code. Today we'll be discussing about how to create a vegetable nutrition information app. But before that, we'll be checking the packages pre-installed in my system. So the first command that I'm going to execute in command prompt is pip list, where you can see all the packages with the versions so I can give a look about what package is what version and update it accordingly. So you can take a look onto your packages. If not installed, please do install it. You can just Google how to install and there will be a command for that to execute in command prompt. Another command to check for all these is pip freeze, which gives a similar output where packages with the version will be mentioned. So let's get started with the code. So first you can see that the first thing that is to import all the necessary libraries such as Tkinter from Tkinter message box and PIL. So Tkinter is used for GUI interface and the message box is used specifically imported to display the message box for showing the errors or the notification and PIL is used as Python image library module. These classes are used for handling images in the application. So down you can see that we have initialized the vegetable data. So we have carrot and for carrot we have calories 41 and fiber 2.8 multivitamins. What are the multivitamins present? This block initialize a dictionary named vegetable data containing the information about various vegetables such as their calorie content, fiber content, multivitamins and image paths. Moving on to the next, we have a function called get vegetables. So here, or def get vegetables info. This line defines the function's name get vegetable info that retrieves and displays the nutritional information of selected vegetables. And coming down in the particular function, we have vegetable is equal to selected vegetables dot get dot lower. This line retrieves the name of the selected vegetables from the tkinter string variable called selected vegetable. It converts the vegetable name to a lower case for uniformity in comparison. And then we have unit is equal to select it unit get. This line retrieves the selected unit example like calories from the tkinter string variable called the select unit. And we have a if vegetable. This line check if the vegetable selected if the variable vegetables contains a non-empty string, the condition evaluates to true. Then we have another if loop, if vegetable in vegetable data. This checks if the selected vegetable exists in the vegetable data dictionary. In the vegetable in the found in the dictionary, the condition evaluates as true. So the name, whatever we are giving the vegetable as, if it is there in the predefined dictionary that I have given above, it will display the other information. Else you can just increase the number of vegetables that are there in the market and you can try with that. And then we have info is equal to vegetable data vegetable. This line retrieves the nutritional information of the selected vegetable from the vegetable data dictionary and assigns it to the variable info. If selected vegetables is carrot, for example, info will contain the corresponding dictionary nutritional data for the carrots. And we have result text set this is where how the result is being printed. We have nutritional information, then we have calories, fibers, and multivitamins. And if you come down, you have load and display image info image path. This line calls the function load and display image to load the display image and selected vegetables. It passes the file path of the image as a argument. Now we have two else statement. First one is for if the vegetable name is not present in the dictionary that we have given. It prints, sorry, we don't have the information about the vegetable. And the second loop is where there is no entered value in the empty box. Here it prints out error, please select a vegetables. Moving on to the next function, we have a function of load and display image. So here load and display image, this line defines the function name load and display image that takes an image file path as a argument. It's responsible for loading and displaying the image of the selected vegetables, and under that we have a try and expectation. So here we are given image is equal to image open, image is equal to resizing of the image. Then we have photo image decay, photo image. Then we are labeling the photo, and then we have storing the image label dot image to photo, and we have except module. So if there is any error loading the photo, we have error loading the image. This block of code attempts to open and resize the image specified by the image path. If successfully, it creates a photo image object from the image and configures the image label widget to display the image. If error occurs during the process, it prints down an error message to the console. Moving on, we have the next function of clear the result. So here defines a function named clear the result that clears the display's result text image when called. So result dot text set, it's an empty one, clears the content of the result text variable by setting it into an empty string, and we have image label dot config image is initialized with nothing, clear the image display and the image label widget by setting its image configuration to an empty string. Coming to the GUI part, we are initializing few of the GUI part. So starting with, we have root is equal to tk.tk and row title, which vegetable nutrition information. This creates the main tkinter window and sets its title to vegetable nutrition information. And later we are having frame is equal to tk.frame root, frame dot pad x is equal to 20 and pad y is equal to 20. We already know this is like a padding so that the values or whatever is printed comes in the frame and creates the frame widget. And we have label vegetable is equal to tk dot label frame text select the vegetables. So we need a text saying select the vegetables. So we're initializing that. This creates a label widget with the text select vegetable and places in the frame at row 0 and column 0 it specifies padding values. We have vegetables is equal to list vegetables data keys, and we have selected vegetables. We're calling the functions which are mentioned above. We have drop down vegetables, so we have a drop down so that we can select any kind of vegetable which is there in the dictionary. So currently I'm having only three. We can increase the data, and we have drop down vegetable grid. We have initialized where and how the grid should be there and where the drop down should be there. So after that, we see label unit is equal to tk dot label frame text select unit. Creates a label widget in with the text select unit is associated with the frame, and we have label unit dot grid. Place the label unit widget in row 1, comma 0 column of the frame with specified padding values. And we have units is equal to kcal and calories. So there are two units for measuring the calories or even the nutrition values. So both of them are being mentioned here. And we have select unit is equal to tk dot string var root creates a string variable to store the selected unit from the drop down menu. Suppose I select carrot, the carrot will be stored in this unit. And then we are selecting the unit dot set unit 0. Here sets the default value of the selected unit variable to the first unit in the units list. And we have a drop down unit is equal to tk option menu frame selected unit. So this creates an option menu widget for selecting units associating it with the selected unit variable and providing the units list as an option. Again, we have another drop-down grid with row column and padding pattern defined. Here you can see there is a drop-down widget. This will be secured by 1, comma 1. Later, we are here having the submit button, where submit button is equal to tk.button frame text is equal to search. Creates a button widget with the text search and associated with get vegetable info function and execute when clicked. And we have submit button grid also, which is also given as particular space and also a pad expired by. And coming down, we have the result. Result text is equal to tk.string variable creates a string variable to store the text result of the vegetable nutritional information. Later we have the result label too. So here we have result label is equal to tk.label frame text variable is equal to result text. This creates a label widget associated with the result text variable to display the nutritional information, and we have result label grid. So this is where the result should be displayed in the GUI. And we have image label is equal to tk.label frame creates a label widget to display the image of the selected vegetable, and we have image label grid, row 3, column span 3, and paddings and padwise is also given. And we have placed the image label widget in row 3, frame 3, spanning 3 columns with specified padding values. And we have clear button where tk dot button frame text clear command clear result creates a button widget with the text clear and associated with the clear result function to execute when clicked. And coming down, we have clear button grid also. So again, we are specifying values where it should exit. Lastly, we have root.main loop. This starts the Tkinter event loop, allowing the application to handle user interaction and response to events such as button clicks, mouse movements, and keyboards inputs. This line keeps the program running until the user closes the main window. Quickly, let's see the output of the program. So as usual, I'm going to go where the program file is stored, copy the name of the file, open the command prompt in the same window, and Python space file name dot py. So you can see vegetable nutrition. We can select carrot, broccoli, and search, and we can change the units to kcal and calories. And when you click on search button, the information that you have given for specific vegetable will be displayed below. We have a clear button also so that you can clear all the information. Thank you so much for watching. If you have learned something from this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.